Hey guys, Mike at SB Reef Lights. Got a quick review on our new sBox Sprite Nano and Fuge lights. Both units are identical other than the layout, the spectrum of the diodes. The Fuge obviously is predominantly 660 nanometer red with some 450 blues mixed in. And the Sprite Reef has the same spectrum layout as our larger units. So you're still going to get that UV, the 495, the 450s, and of course the 20Ks and 14K whites. So you're going to get the same quality spectrum that you would get in any of our units. Now, at first glance, this is a nicely built unit, super heavy duty, good fit and finish. And surprisingly, if you look at our controller, we spared no expense. We've actually got the Cree LED aquarium light base controller for this, separate channel for white and for blue. And a real nice surprise, originally we were going to have one power cord, but we were able to work two drivers in here instead of one large one, and we now have two separate power cords, which means you can now run your wall timers separate for your blue and for your white channel. Connector coming from the light itself simply plugs in here. And then we're putting this over my daughter's 5-gallon Nano Reef little fluval spec. I've got the light up over top right now, kind of getting some bad exposure there. And let me show you the unit itself. It's actually quite nice. Very heavy duty, extruded aluminum, powder coated, or I should say anodized heatsink. We've got acrylic black legs for a nice clean custom look. They are adjustable. Using longer quarter 20 machine screws, you can actually overlap these legs and go as small as 6.5 inches. And in the max setting like this, it'll go out to 20.5 inches. So it can fit all the way up to a standard 10-gallon tank, a 15-gallon tank, or even a 20 extra high with no problems whatsoever. So I'm going to put this back on, hook it up, and show you what it looks like. All right, we got everything connected, so now we're going to give this a shot. I got the light up over top. And as soon as it's plugged in, right away the fan will turn on. And then we adjust the channels. So let's see what we got here. So here's our blue channel. And a little bit too much intensity for the phone to handle. Let's see if I can turn this down a little bit. It's a little better. But obviously you can see right there, no filter or anything, and everything is just popping like crazy. So kind of cool. And then we'll turn on the rest of the spectrum. And we can, again, make it bright as we want it. And this is with the intensity, or excuse me, the ISO turned all the way down on the phone. This is 72 watts, so it's a ton of juice. Let me turn it down a little more there. So you can see, even with 100% on both, you get a nice crisp color. Of course, most people are going to run a little more towards the blue side. And there, that's back to neutral setting. And that's just blues. There we go. So again, that's the unit. Tons and tons of power, really overkill. But one thing is kind of nice, this is a 20-inch tank, and we are set up, all of 3 inches over the water. And with 120-degree lenses, we're still getting really good coverage all over the tank. The center does look a little brighter, because the rock is a little higher as well. But we're still getting enough coverage in the edges that we're easily going to be able to do pretty much any LPS, any softy, and even some sticks. The center definitely blasting more than enough par to raise really any sticks that you want, all based on how much you have it set up. So again, pretty even. It looks a little more brighter in the center on the phone than it does in person. But that's typical anytime you take pictures there with the ISO turned down. You can see it's a little more even. And of course, the rocks on the outside have a little more core line starting on them as well. But that's it. So again, that's the SB Reef Lights Sprite Nano and Reef Lights for Fuge and Reef. And we hope you enjoy them. Again, right now, they're on www.sbreeflights.com. They come with a 2-year warranty. Massive extruded aluminum anodized heatsink, large capacity fan up top here, and of course the acrylic legs, which are really nice and fully adjustable. Again, so you can use this for a lot of different things.